Namaste guys, I'm going to do a video today that it's very interesting to many people because a lot of people are looking for their soulmate, and in astrology there's a lot of hints of who will be your soulmate and who's going to break your heart. Okay, now for a woman, Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, of wealth, of knowledge too, it symbolizes the good man, the man that's going to be the provider. Okay, because Jupiter represents expansion. Okay, now for a woman, Mars, that planet is a very maleficent planet. That is the heartbreaker. That's the bad boy. That's the one she should avoid, but she always falls for. Okay, now for a man, Venus is the planet of the woman. That's the one, the ideal woman that he should be with. Okay, however, Neptune, which is Nephthys, the sister of Venus, of Isis, she is very shady and she's often portrayed as a bad woman. Okay, things are not what they seem with her. She's very she creates mayas, illusions for a man. Okay, and often fools him, and that's Nephthys, that's Neptune. Okay, so wherever in your chart for a woman you have Jupiter, that's going to give you a clue of who that husband will be. Okay, take my chart for example. My Jupiter is in the second house. Okay, what is the second house? What is the ruler of the second house? The ruler of the second house is Taurus. Okay, now does it mean that it's going to be a Taurus man? No, not necessarily. What it means is that that person is going to be stable. Okay, and that's true because I don't like people that, do shady, that are very shady, that you don't, well, at least now I don't, but before I was very much into where my Mars was, and my Mars is in the 12th house, and it's hidden, and I was always guessing like, oh, I wonder if that person likes me, or I wonder why that person does that. And now when you're like all mature, you just don't care about those things anymore. You just want to see the daylight. You don't want to see anything in the nighttime. You want to see everything up front. So the Jupiter is right up front. Okay, it's in the second house, and you could see everything, and there's nothing to hide. And the Jupiter is in my second house, meaning that is the man that will make me happy. Okay, that it should be the one that corresponds to me. Okay, and he's stable. He's mentally stable, emotionally stable. And also another thing that you should look at is what is the constellation in that house. Okay, and the constellation in my second house is Sagittarius. So what are the qualities that man will have? He will have a Sagittarian quality. He will be adventurous. He would like to travel. He's not going to be dominating me. He's going to have a mixture of stability and adventuresome. Okay, he's going to be freedom loving like myself. Okay, however, that Mars that's in my 12th house, that Mars is in Libra. Okay, and I've done videos about this, and I've had a lot of problems with Libra men because Libra are very indecisive. Okay, and they don't know what they want. Okay, very, very rarely do you find one that's commits and that's it. But for me, at least, my personal story is that they don't. They're just they're shady. So in the 12th house, you combine Pisces, which is illusionary and artistic, and you combine it with Libra, it's like an artistic person that doesn't know what they want. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much the story of my past. They don't know what they want, and they are just back and forth. And so ideally, it's the Jupiter in the second house for me. The Jupiter, Sagittarius, stable Taurus. Okay. And now I'm saying that it doesn't have to necessarily be a Sagittarius person or a Taurus person, but it has those kind of qualities in their chart, and they could very well be a Scorpio or whatever, but you get what I'm trying to say. Now for a man, I'm going to use my cousin's chart. He has Venus in his 3rd house. Okay, Venus is siblings, Venus is surroundings and neighborhood. So ideally, we'll find a woman that she is attuned to her surroundings. She tends to her surroundings. Okay. She's very social. That's the kind of woman that he should be getting with, or is with actually. And it's in the 3rd house, because the 3rd house is ruled by Gemini. But you have to look at the constellation too, and the constellation is ruled by Leos. He needs a woman that's very communicative, but also has dominance over her surroundings. She has to take care of things around her, you know, and could do multiple things at the same time. That's the ideal kind of woman that he needs. Okay, that will actually make him more successful in life. Now his Neptune, his Neptes, is in the 7th house of partnership. Okay, so and also it's in Sagittarius, so he would have to watch out for women who are very easy. Okay, because Sagittarius is a free loving sign. Okay, and I'm not saying that Sagittarius are easy, because I'm not, and I'm Sagittarius, you know, but what I'm trying to say is that quality of being easy, you know what I mean, in a very negative way, easy, and it's in the 7th house, meaning easy and where? In partnerships, in business partnerships. Okay, in jobs too. When you have a business partner in your job, you have to be careful mingling with that person if you have that aspect in your man. Okay, so he has to really stick to the woman that is dominant around her surrounding, and the woman that communicates. Those combine together. Okay, now also when Jupiter goes into your 2nd, into your 5th, into your 11th, and into your 7th house, those 4 houses are the ones that show that that's a really good year of a possibility of getting married or meeting someone that's of importance to you. Okay, and when Venus also transits those 4 houses, that's also great. When Jupiter conjuncts your natal Jupiter, that's a great sign that you're going to meet a soulmate. So I hope this video helped you, and namaste.